I have in my hand here an IP65 waterproof electrical junction box, okay? So the first thing to note in here, the overall dimensions here is the total length of this is 300 millimeters, the width here is 250 millimeters, and the overall depth then is 120 millimeters. You can see the screws in all four corners here for securely screwing on the lid here, and to remove these I've actually just used a straightforward Phillips screwdriver like this here. What I'm going to do here is we're going to take off the cover at this point, and you can see just with this plastic here, it's actually a pretty flexible plastic, and you want that in the lid simply because if you drop the lid or something like that, you don't want it to be too brittle so it would easily break. The next thing to note here is you'll see just there's a rubber band right around here, and that's simply to increase the level of water tightening you can get when you screw it in. So that's very, very effective, and what leads to the IP65 rating on it, okay? We'll just come along and look internally on the box here, and the first thing we'll note here is that we have these access points here. There's 3 on each of the sides, okay? So it gives a total of 12 access points here. And if we just look inside the box here, we can see where the plastic is pinned at certain points, etc. And what it means is that it just makes it very easy both to mount this onto a wall, and it also gives certain mounting points for mounting things inside. Now, a typical application of this would be in the electrical industry or the CCTV industry. You want to have waterproof and also a pretty airtight, dust-tight place to be able to mount, we'll say, and join cables, etc. But also something like this, you'll be able to mount power units inside it, or maybe even put in a small electrical socket junction here and have a number of things plugged inside. So this is the largest one that we have in the range currently, and it's proven to be a very popular size. But also inside the range we have the smallest one here, which is an 85 millimeter. This is the IP65. A 100mm version and also a 200mm version there. You can also see with the rubber bungs here, when running cable is normally in, you just use something like a Stanley knife, cut a hole and slide the cable through. If you went for larger glands that I'm just displaying here, you can actually use something like a gland here and screw it in, and then you can tighten it in the cable and it can improve the water and the dust tightness of it. So that's it anyway, an overview of the IP65 waterproof electrical junction box.